It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. And coming right up, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Orlando Magic at Amway Center. We've seen a lot of quality basketball from this Magic team lately. They're a team that no one wants to face right now, with just one loss in the last...
And now, introducing your Orlando Magic. At the power forward position, at 6'9" number 00, Aaron Gordon. Number 12, forward 6'9" from Tennessee, Tobias Harris. Number 5, guard 6'4" from Indiana, Victor Oladipo. Center from USC, Ed Vujovic. At point, standing 5'11", number 10, Freak.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us for Noche Latina, the NBA celebration of the Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke reporting on the sidelines. Looking back to the last matchup between these two teams, it was Orlando coming out with the win against the Thunder.
Proficient in that game at the offensive end of the floor. I mean, their passing was dynamic and their shot selection was superb.
You do those two things hand in hand, Greg, you know the result. You move the ball like they did and take smart, good shots, you're coming away with a lot of wins.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for Oklahoma City right now, down low it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. Matthews out there with Payne, and it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Houdini after Wesley Matthews scored. Picked by Vujovic. Here's Houdini, and there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
That's a quick foul to pick up here in the opening quarter.
Oklahoma City on D. 4-point game. Here's Houdini. The kick out to Oladipo. Clock at 4. The Magic need to get a shot off here. That drops. Gordon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
We've played just over a minute here in the first. It's tipped. Here's Ibaka, and can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line. The Thunder shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. And so here's Orlando. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. I mean, to be a great NBA team, you've got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road. Focused, purposeful, and productive. Really solid.
And so he hits both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Payne kicks to Ibaka. Screen by Ibaka. Outside Matthews. To the paint. Shot clock at 6. That's good.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Houdini out to Harris from the arc. Thunder with the rebound. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building, and there's no question it was their offense that carried them.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
Here's Houdini following the score by Serge Ibaka. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Harris missing again. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Let's send it out to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, and he didn't outright say that he didn't worry about defense here, but it was all about offense for them this game. He said numbers 1, 2, and 3 on our list are getting good looks, good movement, and hitting shots. That's all there is to it. Let's see if their approach works.
Wonderful stuff, Doris. Thanks. The early game plan centered around their offense, it sounds like.
Yeah, you know what? I think it's the right approach for this game. I mean, if they can get off to a good start offensively, everything else should come together.
Well, what happens if they don't get off to a fast start? I mean, they'll be scrambling looking for answers. We'll see if that approach works for them.
Here is Matthews. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Payne dishes to Adams. Matthews, no one around him. It's good from long range. Matthews has got 5 points so far.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Durant with it. He picked up 30 points in their last win against Miami.
And also, his assist total tells you about the job he did of keeping his head up and keeping his teammates involved.
Now, here's Matthews. 9-point game. Here's Houdini. What a tremendous game he played against Minnesota. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. Well, some of the numbers NBA wingmen have been putting up from the field this season are truly impressive. Have a look at the top shooters among them. Kevin Durant is second.
And that is such an efficient group offensively. That really is the best way to describe them. I mean, they never force anything and always wait for the right shot.
And, Greg, you can't post the kind of percentages they do unless you operate that way. I mean, you can't be undisciplined at the small forward spot if you hope to be an efficient shooter.
And Orlando making a change here. Payne's checked in.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Nikola Vucevic. This last month, he has been a real positive for this team. 9th in shooting percentage, and he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And, you know, back to his phenomenal efficiency from 3. His consistent shooting creates a lot of openings in the defense.
Here's McGarry, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. Let's quickly take a look at the standings out east. The season nearly complete. Look at Orlando. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. And checking out Cleveland, sitting directly below him, just 1 spot down.
And seeing where the Magic are, any fears of a regression for them this season have been laid to bed. They're an elite team yet again, and they're poised for a dominant stretch run here.
Looks that way to me. I mean, this is a team that appears perfectly primed for a deep run into the postseason, as long as they don't suffer any unforeseen injuries or setbacks.
And the basket by Harris.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give.
Waiters with the ball. Now guarded by Payne. Here's McGarry. The Thunder with another miss.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, I mean, deterred them from those plans.
Now here's Waiters. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And they're pushing it up. Here's Houdini. Pass to Harris. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Harris outside. There's the screen. He feeds it to Waiters. A floater rejected by Payne, and it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. Nene, he's checked in for the Magic. Johnson comes in for Tobias Harris. And stolen by Payne. The pass to Houdini. And again, it's the Magic. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Magic?
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And the intensity is carried over into their ability to get out in passing lanes and really be disruptive in terms of their opponent's offense. He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. And the Magic making a change here. Payton's checked in. And here for the Thunder. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Mitch McGarry. Baca comes in for Scott. Kevin Durant's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Payne in for Devin Harris. So for Oklahoma City right now, the rugged duo of Baca and Adams in the middle. On the perimeter, it's Waiters and Durant. And it's Payne in at the point. Oladipo, good.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Now here's Waiters. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
And, you know, you can feel the desperation right now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
Yeah, it's palpable, Greg. I mean, clearly you can see the frustration. And it's understandable. I mean, right now they're on the wrong side of a big run.
And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Timberwolves just played phenomenal. He ended up with 34 points and also had an incredible amount of assists, really setting his teammates up every minute on the court. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is and that's a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
But, Clark, I don't know that he planned it out too far in advance. That was one of those things that just happened.
I think it was premeditated.
I really don't. I think that he's one of those guys that just plays off of instinct, and they don't mind him making those kinds of plays, even in a close game.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Oladipo against Waiters. He kicks to Payne. They set the pick off the screen. It's hauled in by Harris.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. I'm sure he appreciates it.
No good from Houdini. Thunder trailing by 7. Here's Waiters. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The Thunder shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Here's Houdini. He's got 10. Off the screen. Somehow misses the one-handed flush.
You rarely see him missing dunks. But the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Here's Orlando now. They're on an 18-5 run here. Let's now go to a collection of the league's most clutch long-range shooters. Since All-Star, these are the best small forwards in basketball at the art of the three-point shot. Fourth, Tobias Harris.
I mean, these guys are all constant threats on the perimeter. Shooting the three isn't all, though, that they do. But it sure is a lot of what they do.
They are your classic dual threat small forwards. Their three-point shooting is phenomenal, but they can still slice a defense open with their ability to get inside and attack that rack.
And he's good on the second.
Talk about great numbers for Houdini. He has 11 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that. I had a chance to check out some stats for Durant. An amazing run for him the second half of the season. He's putting up 29 points a game, 7 assists and 7 rebounds. And just look at those scoring totals. He's been doing what he does best, putting points on the board.
Absolutely. I mean, he has those real natural scoring instincts. The ability to find creases in the defense, just fantastic.
And yes, sir, that one drops.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Ibaka comes with the double team. There's the dish to Gordon. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Gordon's got his second bucket of the night.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Screen by Ibaka. Outside Durant. Pass to Payne. Clock at 6. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Wesley Matthews checked in for waivers. And the second free throw, good.
You know, even though they're behind, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line.
We always like it when you're aggressive and not settling.
Here's Houdini. He's got 13. They kick out to Oladipo. His three-pointers off the mark. Thunder trailing by 9. Durant attacking. Some solid defense from Harris.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Adams.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Durant, the pass to Matthews. Rejected by Harris. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Here's Houdini. His numbers are borderline ridiculous in the best way possible at the moment. He's averaging nearly 33 points a game. A wide open look here for Oladipo. Vucevic. On the offensive glass.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Durant kicks to Matthews. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. And it's 7 points for Wesley Matthews. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And then for Oklahoma City. Mitch McGary's check. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Magic out in front, up by 12. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Dope.
Well, Nick, how well...
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and he's the ringleader of their offense. And what we saw in that first half with his ability to keep everybody involved is the reason why they're playing well.
And that's just the thing. I mean, he knows how to share the sugar. He makes sure everybody gets a touch, and that keeps the offense balanced and productive.
Oladipo and Harris are the wings. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. And it's Houdini at the point guard position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Knocks it loose. And now Orlando on the break. throws down the breakaway jam.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnover.
Ibaka dishes the paint. Left side, Adams. It's stolen by Vucevic. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Vucevic is screen on Matthews. Here's Houdini, and it's blocked by Adams. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Oladipo. There's the lob to the hoop. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Oladipo.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
Thunder trailing by 14. Ball's knocked loose. A solo fast break. Here's Houdini. Oh! And that one is stuffed right through.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Here's Durant. A second chance effort, and it's good on the layup. Durant's got 8 points.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound, and once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
The feed to Harris. On its way from Oladipo for 2. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. That's 7 points for Victor Oladipo. As an update from the sidelines.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan said to the team. He said their plan was run their offense through Kevin Durant. Coach said the first thing they should be thinking about is getting the ball in his hands and letting him lead the way on each and every possession. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
6 on the shot clock. And it's Vucevic in the corner. It's Oladipo on the wing. Again, Oladipo missing.
Not good shot selection, long range, and a defender all up in your jersey.
And, you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not.
Here's Houdini. Kicks it out to Gordon. Passes to Houdini. Up and in on the way. Houdini's got 19 points.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
They set the pick. Ibaka, the pass to Waiters. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Waiters got 5 points so far. Well, you need good passing from your forwards as much as you do from your guards. These are small forwards leading the way in assists. Kevin Durant is second.
The passes we've seen some of these guys make from the wing, just outstanding, truly gifted distributors.
I tell you what, you could put the isolated cam on these guys and you would notice how flawlessly they execute those entry passes. They create so many easy baskets in the low post because of how on time and on target those feeds are.
Here's Houdini. He's got 19. Picked by Vucevic. inside. And he uses the glass on the layup. 6 points for him.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Payne kicks to Ibaka. To the inside. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month, averaging about 32 points a game, 13 assists, and just over 4 steals. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes natural.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, yet he's still really unstoppable.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
And Waiters kicks to Ibaka. Outside Durant. They set the pick. Feeds it to Waiters. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Here's Houdini. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Magic.
And guys, something every team strives for is getting points off of turnovers, and they've done that here in both halves.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Nene, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Hezonja comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Payne in for Victor Oladipo. Here's Houdini. 21 points in the game. Nene outside. Dishes it to Vucevic. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And oh, here comes Durant all alone. Hammers it in after taking it the length of the floor.
Just a good, solid, aggressive finish there on the break.
Not going to get much easier than that, Greg. Simple.
Here's Houdini, guarded by Harris. Houdini, pass to Hezonja. No good on the 3. Thunder trailing by 18. They set the screen. Durant with a wide open look. The pick gave him all the room he needed. Down the J.
Fellas, that's been a go-to shot for him today.
Yeah, and they found that sweet spot in the defense. And it's right between the paint and the three-point line. And boy, have they been rock solid.
And it's Payne in the corner. Sinks the three-pointer. Payne's got 5 now.
They are wreaking havoc on him with the three-point shot here.
The defense has no answer right now. Even when they've gotten a hand up, it has not seemed to matter.
Wide open look. Again, the Magic score.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game for the Magic. Johnson comes in for Vucevic, and it's Payton in for Houdini. Matthews. Magic leading by 18. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the 4th quarter. Down low, it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. Payne out there with Dion Waiters. And it's Matthews in at the small forward spot.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic retain possession.
Sensacional,
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Houdini.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
They double him with Payne. Houdini passes to Oladipo. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Gordon. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime dropped right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
Here's the screen. And Matthews kicks to Payne. Screen by Ibaka. Waiters on the wing. Releases from the wing and drills it.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And Vucevic throws it down.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Ibaka dishes to Payne. Ibaka sets the pick for Payne. Here's Adams, and a strong finish with two hands.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
Houdini passes to Vucevic. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot two.
Looking at the numbers for Vucevic, 10 points and the 2 nice steals as well. The motor on this guy is amazing. Completely revved up. He's been everywhere today.
And it's hard to say which has influenced the game more, really, his offense or his D. I mean, take your pick.
Good on both. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And here is Waiters. Outside Matthews. There's the pick. Kicks to Waiters. And he makes good on the layup.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And the Thunder making a change here. Durant's checked in. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That will be foul number 5 on him. From deep three-point range.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Payne with it. Now guarded by Houdini. Ibaka against Harris. Outside Matthews. Clock at 6. Durant up top. Again, the Thunder score.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Magic leading by 18. Here's Houdini. Picked by Vucevic. Here's Houdini. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Oklahoma City on D. On the wing, Gordon. Wide open. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Thunder trailing by 18. Wesley Matthews on the wing. No good with the wing jumper.
High quality shot. Just a little off there with the release.
And Greg, that has him SHHing, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
Clark. Shots good by Ibaka.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
Here's Houdini. 5 to shoot. Off the pick. Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw
I tell
one.
you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while.
On defense, the Magic. It's an 18-point lead. Adams. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And, Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court. Looking at the game Adams has been having, he has 9 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show. I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Payne kicks to Durant. Plays it up and banks it in. Durant's got 22 points.
They're doing their best to erase the deficit here with some smart passes and some good shooting. I mean, those two things go hand in hand. If you're going to make shots, then the passes have to be on target and on time.
Here's Houdini, and he dunks it down.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Thunder trailing by 17. Left side Durant. They set the screen. Ibaka sets the pick for Durant. 6 on the shot clock. He dishes it to Ibaka. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Back to Gordon. From outside the arc. No good. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Durant dishes to Payne. To the paint. Matthews passes to Ibaka. He feeds it to Payne. Outside for Durant. The second chance effort. And they're going to count the bucket and send him. And so it's Orlando winning this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
Well, you know, it makes a big difference. I mean, you never felt like they had any doubts.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Freak.
I think his efficiency from the field was the biggest factor in this win. He made over 60% of his shots. I don't care if you're playing one-on-1 or one-on-5. That is a great percentage.
I have to give a big nod to the impact he had through his defense. You know he can turn it up on D when he needs to, but tonight he turned it all the way up. Wow.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and